Welcome to Linux World. Today we'll be talking about applying Linux Security CIS Level 1 on Red Hat Enterprise 9. In my last video we talked about applying this security on Red Hat 8, which we used a pre-installed bash script that came with OpenScap utility. In this one we will be using the same OpenScap utility, but we will be generating a bash script because it does not come with one. So I am logged into my lab server here. It's only one server that I have here. It's a Dell PowerEdge R620. As you can see, 32 processors, and it's got 4 virtual machines running on it, and I got some memory left on here. Okay, so first thing we will do is quickly deploy a Red Hat 9 server. I have a template here for Rhel9, so I'm going to just right click on that and create a new VM from this template. Let's call it VM2, okay, or just call it Rhel9 or just VM2 is fine, I guess. Okay, it's going to be on this data store. I only have one storage block. I want to power on this machine after this is done, and that's it. Let me, in the meantime, while this is going, it won't take that long, I will log in to my master VM, which is my VM1, and there you go. And this is also my DNS server, so I'll make sure I have some DNS entries. Forward.zone, I do not have VM2 listed in here, so that's good. So once this VM is up, we'll put an entry in here for DNS name resolution and then move forward. So that's completed. It's pretty fast. So let's go back to my VMs. You see VM2 is up and running. And if I refresh this, sometimes it will show up the IP address here. If not, I'll just log in through the console and get the IP address. Yeah, it's not up yet. So wait for a couple of minutes more. Okay. Let me bring my documentation up. Linux. Okay. Security. Yeah. OpenScap. Yeah, this is what we want. So this is good. Okay. Refresh, log into the console, get the IP address, 10.0.0.105, okay. Let's exit out of here. Let's put an entry in here. VM1 or 2, internet address 10. Well, actually I've used this IP, and so let me take this entry out here. This one I'm not using, this one I'm not using. Okay. Alright, that looks good. And put an entry in my reverse file, which I should already have here, right? 105. Just change this to vm2.linux.world. I'm not going to cover DNS in this video. That's for another video. So restart my name service. Check if VM2 is resolving. Yes, it is. So let's log into VM2. Oh, it's complaining because I had used this IP address for another machine, so I got to clear my cache in my SSH folder here. Yeah, no, the wrong directory. Search for 105 IP, delete that line. Oops, 105, and delete that line. Okay, now we should be able to log in. Oh, failed again. Let's check again. Maybe there's another entry. Search for 105. No, VM2. Oh, there you go. There's an entry for VM2. Delete that. So I've previously deployed virtual machines with the same name and same IP addresses. That's why it's complaining this warning that identification has changed, because now it had that previous information in its database. So anyway, all right, let's try now. VM2. Yes, I am sure. There you go. I'm logged in. I didn't need to provide a password because it has my master VM's key in it. If you look at SSH authorized keys, it says this is the key. I can log in as root from VM1. Okay, so there you go. It's baked into my template. All right, the system looks like this. Let's look at the file system and disk layout. I have /home/var opt and /boot on separate partitions. I know applying security, it wants furthermore file systems on separate partitions, but we're going to ignore that for now. All right, let's get started. Let's install. First we install, I need to subscribe to Red Hat portal with my developer subscription. So subscription manager, attach or register. Okay, that's the command. Username is, before I do that, let's set the host name here. Host name ctl set host name VM2. Okay, exit out of here, log back in. Now we should get subscription manager regis. Actually, I have a script, or should have that script here, bash network.sh. Let's run that script. Okay. So system has been registered. Name is VM2. It's got the unique ID. Static network successfully configured. All right, it's still going on. Maybe another minute or so. Should be done. All right. In the meantime, let's look at the first thing. What we need to do is install OpenScap. Once we have the repositories configured, we can now connect. Network is configured, repositories are configured, we can install OpenScap. This is, we need a couple of packages: OpenScap Scanner, OpenScap Security Guide, and OpenScap Utility. All right, let's run this command. Yeah, so it's installing all three: the utility itself, scanner, and the security guide. I'm going to say yes. Because this is the first time I'm connecting to the repositories, it's going to ask me a couple of more questions. I could have applied a -y flag, so it would have answered that automatically, but anyway. So now that I have OpenScap installed, let's check. Yeah, we can move forward and see. If I go to this location, user share OpenScap security guide, it does not have bash scripts. It has Ansible, it has some Kickstart related stuff, but so in order to do that, what I need to do is scan this system. This is a brand new system first. So let's do that. Where is my scan command? Here it is. This is the OpenScap command up until here. We're going to change a couple of things in there. This command is using Red Hat 8. We're going to change that to Red Hat 9. Let's start from the beginning here and see. So it's using SCAP XCCDF evaluation. Profile is this profile CIS server level 1, and results is going to create a results.xml file and a report.html file where we can use it to view our result in a web browser or and it's going to use this Red Hat 9 content. All right, let's scan the system. We're going to see some fails, some passes, and based off of this scan, we can then generate a bash remediation script. In the meantime, I can go ahead and copy the command to generate a bash script. All right, this is the command. Type fix output. All right. Okay. I can fast forward this so you don't have to wait until this is done and come back. Okay, so let's copy and paste the generation script here and see what it's doing. It's gonna do the same command, but this time it's gonna generate a fix called using the same profile. Fix type is gonna be bash. You can see here. Output is gonna generate remediations.sh, and it's gonna use our results.xml file that we already have. We just generated this results.xml file with the previous command. Now we're going to use this command, paste it again, and generate our bash script. Done. Here it is. Now let's run this command and apply. Well, before I apply, what we could do is we can look at the results that we got on a brand new system after the scan. So we can send this over to my web server, report.html VM1 ML. Okay. All right, let's go to my web server, vm1.linux.world, report.html. All right, let's see. This is for this is the HTML page, report.html we generated. It's for Red Hat 9, as you can see, and it's version 1.0.0 released in 2022 of 11/28. And let's jump down here and see the percentage. 75%, which is not bad on a brand new system. It's above 50%, right? And a lot of the things are failed. It's asking to install AIDE. If you click on it, it'll tell you what that is. It's active intrusion detection, something, blah, 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 /temp should be located on a separate partition. There are about 200, close to 300 items in here. So we're going to apply the generator script and see the result after, okay? Let's run our remediation script on our system. Make sure you want to do this on a brand new system. Don't try this on a existing machine in production or even in development. All right, let's run it. See, as you can see, it's applying rule 1 out of 270 items here. It's the first thing we saw. It's installing that AIDE software, like it failed. I showed you here. It's doing the install, the script. All right, I'm gonna fast forward this until the 270 items are remediated, and then we'll check afterwards. Okay, so this was pretty fast. It didn't take that long. 270 items are remediated. Let's do a scan again. If I do Control R, I believe I can search. Oh, well, let me just go back to my document. copy the command for a scan. Again, I have to change it to Red Hat 9 here instead of Rhel8. Do 9. Do the scan again. Okay, now you see a lot of passes. The only fails are going to be a couple things which I didn't do on the system. Again, I'll fast forward this and come back when this is done. Okay, so this is done. Let's send this report over. Copy, let's actually rename this to move report .html to report after.html. Okay, let's send that over to my web server. One. And go back here and change this to report after, right? Let's copy this, open up a new page, say report after.html. Here you go. So let's just jump down to the percentage. Again, you see after the remediation, it's 97.67%, where it was 75.91%. So there you go. This is how you do it, and you can use this bash script for all your deployments. I'm not saying you have to do the exact same thing. You have to talk to your security department and discuss with them what you're going to apply and what you're going to leave out and stuff like that. There are a lot of other things that I could have remediated and make this even more better. Like the /temp could be located on a separate partition to begin with. I'm going to be making future videos on how to create a golden image, incorporating security, and that will have all your configurations as far as Red Hat 9, 8, and all the OSs, and how the Kickstart file should be built, how you can incorporate security, how you can do the file system partitioning beforehand, and what you should have a list of things that you should go through before creating that. All right, so this is for this video, and we have covered Rhel8 and Rhel9 applying security CIS level 1. Thanks, and talk to you guys later. Bye.